Hey, Cheap here. Welcome to episode 11 of my Let's Play with Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, Crescent Concession. Yeah, thanks for taking time out of your day to join me in this little adventure. I appreciate that. Awesome. So, as promised, I did a little run ahead. It took a few hours to get it done. So, based on that, it probably would have been 4 or 5 episodes before we got to this point. So, I'm happy overall that I did what I did. I got to pause right now because there's no constructions going on. I have moved everything up to each of the each of the new COs. Basically have two bulldozers in each of them. Oops. And I think a similar number of trucks, although there's a little bit different distribution. I found these guys were a little bit bigger, a little bit slower. So, only 5K slower, but I can't remember exactly what. 3 tons. Those are the small ones, and this is the bigger one, 4 tons. So yeah, another 25%. Yeah, anyway, it's all good. I just thought bigger can be better, especially when things are moving as slow as they are in the game, just based on the year and everything else. So that's there, and then we have our mixers and open and covered hulls in here, so that's cool. And we have all of our storages, except for, of course, the the electrical and mechanical components. We're still going to the border for that, and I may at some point probably makes sense to do that. Have a little warehouse up in this area that we can get our distribution offices to take care of. And yeah, and again, we've got our gravel, and this all was transferred from the existing gravel that we have. That we had, and all the same materials, same with the materials. That was all from the storages down at the other end by the border. And well, yeah, and our buses, and we're not using cranes just at this point. It's because I think the road cranes, there wasn't a there is one there now that might be useful to get. I'll have to take a look at it at some point and see. But so far at this point, haven't really seen a need for it. But it does get built. It's just it's a multiplier on the workforce that we have, which is a good thing, honestly. But yeah, we'll look at that in a moment. So get some cleanup stuff done. You can see all of these storages are we haven't quite yeah, anything that's left in these, yeah, is the distribution offices wouldn't pick up and deliver. So it is what it is. We'll clear them out and then destroy them, just to get them out the way. Let's empty the whole storage. Yes, please. And bye-bye. We'll empty the storage again. Okay, I'm going to stop saying that because I think you got the picture. Got 6 storages to get this sorted out. This one can just go. It's all good. And same thing with this one. Good. Oh, mixed waste. There was mixed. Oh no, I think I left something there. Shoot. Well, we don't have a demolition office, so I guess that's going to be there for a moment. These. Whoops. Oh, I don't think I can do that. I can't rubber band the demolish. So we'll stay away from the demolish. I'll just do these one at a time. I have a little bit of a wouldn't say issue. Sorry. It's easy to get carried away with it and delete something that you didn't want to delete. So I'm not going to bother with that. I'm gonna have to check for a demolition. Is there a freebie? Yes, there is. Okay, well, we'll have to do that because I really want that taken out. So we'll put a demolition office in. And then what do we need here? We'll need a bus, which isn't bad because we do have space for more buses. So I'll get one bus. There's that. Not something I was planning on doing. And this was, what are we looking at in here again? Mixed waste. 0 tons of mixed waste. Wow, that well, do we get a garbage truck? Can we get a garbage truck? It's 5 tons, 3 tons, 25, 20. Yeah, same kind of scenario. More capacity and less speed. So let's run with that. I don't think I'm going to need a covered hull or or a what? Wow, brain just cramped up on me again. A bulldozer covered or open hull for any of this. So yeah, I think we're good here. Once the guys get here, I'm gonna let this run, and we'll get rid of some of these roads. We can't delete all of them just yet, but can get rid of those ones without any problem. Let's get that dealt with. So there must have been just a minuscule amount, even though it showed 0, unless I just didn't see it, which is a clear possibility. I'll play that back, but yeah. Oh, and if you noticed as well, I don't know if you would have or not, but there was a couple of extra buildings in here. It was taking so long to get things built as well as transferred from down here up there that I just threw in because I knew I was going to, with the larger COs, need those vehicles. So I justified the cost of them based on that. So. Okay, this whole thing can go. Oh, I thought I had you selected. Not so much. And I left the, let's see. Yeah, he's assigned now, so hopefully that gets, actually, I'm going to notify me when this is done, just because I may be off doing something else. Everything else is going to stay in place. Except for this distribution office, because that was one that I added to get some extra vehicles to speed up the transfer of the materials. Okay, looks like I may not have needed to. Oh, it didn't give me a notification. Anyway, that's good. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it's... I'm losing my mind. Never mind. Oh, and I have to build. Where does all of this stuff go? So I think what we need to do is set that. Everything goes from there. Okay. Hopefully they will see that's the case. And again, yeah, it's going to cost us a little bit, but really not a whole bunch. And our truck is on its way over. Cool. And I'm guessing it can take 0 tons in one trip. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll go check a few other things out, and yeah, demolition is done. Okay, maybe we'll just clean this up right now, and life will be good. So, for when they're coming, yeah, I've left this fuel station in place because these guys obviously need it, and then anyone else that comes to the border is also going to need it. But I did add another one in right here because of the just not wanting to strand a vehicle because of the fact that it was too far away from a gas station. And I have added one in up here as well. So made a couple of other decisions as well to complete this and this road as well, just so we could get the loading station done. And I think we should probably do a little bit of a so we got nothing there. We'll assign construction. So this is 1, 2, 3 will be there, and 4 will be there. Okay, cool. I think that's really what I need to manage at this point. So we've got the main road dealt with. So I think I'm going to start construction on things that are going to be on the main road. Pardon me. And then start building out our roads in the area that we're going to be populating to begin with. There's obviously other infrastructure that we need in place as well, but it's always nice to see buildings come to life, if you will. And these will be, yeah. Okay. And this will be just kind of a test to begin with. And then once we have that, the first test dealt with, that they're actually going to start work. Yep. Looks like they are. Now, I'm pretty sure I set everything. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, you need to get your gravel from here and your asphalt from the border. Okay, hopefully that that wakes them up. Wow. It didn't. Now let's see. Okay. Maybe that they didn't have anything assigned, so that was why I completely lost control of my my COs. Yeah, I know. Okay, so it has the road assigned. Okay, there we go. They're moving now. Cool, good. Just took a little moment to get there. So, all right. So we started on the city. We're going to start. I will start on the infrastructure as well at some point. But that's not going to be right away. Soon enough. But yeah. Okay. So now we've got our, I think we have our road looping all the way around. Cool. Our farms over there. Yeah, this is going to be a little oh boy. Technical office slash distribution office area, and then hoping that I have enough area in here or here that's going to allow me to put our consumer goods area. Pardon me. Consumer goods, basically the clothing, food, alcohol, and meat. So we'll have to see how that all works out. I would like them all to be fairly centralized in terms of the relationship for each of them, but I do want them to be a little ways away because they are all polluting. 150 workers for that food factory. I don't think we need quite that many. Just having a quick peek. Crops. Yeah, this is all. We'll have to build one of each of those, so that may end up being sort of across the road, or even maybe a little further up this direction. I got to be careful because I know that there is somewhere in this area some oil, and it actually, I'm not 100% sure where it is, but it seems to me it's in this area. So once we get that research done, we can have a peek at that and see what's going on. So, yeah. Yeah, notify me when we're done on both of these. Okay, they are picking up now, so that's good. Now, this wasn't the most efficient, but again, I think it's allowing a little bit more throughput, if you will. So that's cool. And something else that I wanted to talk about as well in terms of plans. Now, I looked at, I did a long, hard think on my power situation and everything that I've done in terms of connecting this up to the other border. And while it is pretty pricey from a perspective of rubles and materials, the amount of time it's going to take, because we're, as you can see, kilometers, and if we're bringing workers from this side to build this, because there's no other way. that's a tough situation. That's not something that's and maybe I could do it with some free stuff here that I can get rid of later, but and yeah, it's a tough. Uh, the thing is I'm looking at this now and I'm going, man, there are a ton of, well, there isn't that many. I thought I put more in. I think what I did was I kind of stopped because I realized kind of the time frame that it was going to take for all that stuff. So I'm just going to run that, excuse me, for the time being, and I'm going to build over in this area because I believe there was coal here. So putting a power plant down here is far enough away from the city. But still a reasonable distance to the coal that we're going to have up in here. And initially we will be, going to be a storage idea. So yeah, that's the deal. So are we not getting any gravel here? What's the deal? Oh, it's electricity. Yeah, that's a problem. Shoot. Okay. Gravel. Get your gravel from here. They've just been driving around wasting fuel. Let's get the gravel from here. Okay. This is why I do small project to begin with. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Just because I will forget. And yeah, they've been definitely using the fuel here. So dope, big dope. Anyway, that'll get sorted out. So the idea is going to be, from my perspective, now I measured this out, and this was kind of in that area that was not that was probably a hair too close to the city. And now this is the heating plant, but both the heating plant and the power require coal. Yeah, finish your sentence. They both require coal, so having a bus stop for both of them and storage for both of them might end up being not a bad idea. It's possible. It may not be a bad idea. I didn't say it was a great idea. I just said it might not be a bad idea. So yeah, our guys are coming down here, and they should they should be able to get coal gravel this time. Okay. Yes, loading up. Thank you. Wow. Not very quickly either. Yeah, we do need to get power sorted out, but yeah. Oh man, that's making this an awkward playthrough for myself. I mean, I'm the one that got myself in the foot with that, right? All good. We'll get it figured out. So let's do a quick plan here for getting and I want it set back a little bit further. The the power. the power plant. Just a regular old power plant. Old power plant. 10 workers. That's going to be enough off the get-go. So I do, yeah. Oh, and there's one on that side right there as well. So I think, yeah, that'll be fine. If I have this kind of in this area, I don't really want it to power anything in the city directly. Okay, now the tricky part, I think, is going to be getting storage that I can, and I don't want a large one. Oh, there we go. That's cool. Except we can't. Oh, flat terrain. Yeah. Okay. What if we go this way? Okay, that works. Ish. As long as I can flatten this out, that would definitely work, but I'd have to pull it a little further back. Okay, and we have, okay, beauty. Okay, beauty, except I can't get connection to. That's gonna mess with me. I know it is. Yeah, let's try it and see. Oh, we had to level this out. I think what it did was it lowered it down a little bit, and going from ground level up and across, it's probably got some legs or something like that that's on the road. And if it is the road causing the issue, I could probably get that sorted out by removing the road. Okay, that one definitely is not an issue. This one I think is going to be an issue, yeah, because of the pillars. That's what I was trying to talk about. So I think what we can do, and this will be just going to remove a little bit here so we can get our conveyor connection across. What if I draw it from this way? Does it put it in the same place? It does. Okay. Let's see, planning wise, if we can get a road through there. The other option would be to either move this building so that we didn't have to move the road. Conveyor. I want to get rid of that. Well, if I get rid of this, I should be able to get rid of the conveyor. Yeah, let's demolish that. Yes, okay. Let's try this one more time under the power, the coal power plant. Okay, that looks like it should. As long as we can get a road underneath that, that should work. Yeah, and as soon as I get... Okay, it's a little further away, a little bit extra. I don't completely hate that, but let's see if we put the road back in, how that's going to cooperate. And I think I want to draw that from this side to that side. Nope, she's a no-go. Okay, well, let's see, how do we manage this? What do I need to do? to get that through there. And I'm guessing what the problem is that it's just not high enough. Yeah, and I'm guessing it'll come through here. Yeah, it'll go through there, but it won't go through there. That's pretty low. Now, let's have a peek and see if there's something. Oh, if we go on a little bit of an angle. Okay. Oh, that's not the end of the world, is it? Little zigzag for technology. And maybe it's, not really. Suppose we could have taken it down a little bit. Yeah, this will be fine. Cool. All right, so I think that's important that we have this, and what I can do, pardon me, I will need a 6-way switch here. I'm going to want that to go this way. And then this will be the kind of the last of today's work. Yeah, need that to come. Okay, can come straight out this way. Wasn't expecting that to cooperate that way, but it is. So as you learn with this game, just run with it, right? Okay, let's make this, try to make this half and half. Okay, close enough. All right. Okay, we're hooked up there, and I'm guessing, oh, yay, winter. Good times. Okay, we have all the materials delivered. Nice. And it's just going to be a matter of time to get those dealt with. Yeah, I think they're both, yep, they're both done. So we actually, oh, didn't need to have people, and I think it's because, oh no, it's got an auto search. Did I assign it? I didn't really want to pay for those guys, but because we definitely don't have people on this side. Anyway, that road is going to be done shortly, and we'll get these two buildings done. Okay, cool. Thank you. We'll get them started, not done this session. We're 33 minutes in, so I'm trying to keep things somewhere between a half an hour and 45 minutes. So I think that's pretty good for that. Now, I think what do we need here? We need concrete, gravel, and asphalt. So who's working on this one? 2. So we'll get number 1 doing that. And then hulls and mixers, we'll get you in delivering here for the concrete, and then the gravel and asphalt will get delivered there. And I think we're going to have the same situation here, because it'll be concrete and gravel, so we don't have asphalt on our fire station. And then I think we're in pretty good shape. We got our road stuff dealt with. I think I have the power situation sorted out. At least in my head it is. I don't what it's going to end up costing us is the next question. A lot of concrete, gravel, and 61 tons of steel. And this is, if I'm not mistaken, the smaller of the two. No, yeah, the 10 workers. So, yeah. Well, let's, while we're waiting, get this put into place. And I think that's probably a pretty good spot. There will be a, I'm going to put a bus stop in. We haven't got our notice that the road's done yet, so let's go to the next level. There we go. As I'm speaking about it. Whoa, that's not what I meant. I wanted for citizens, yes. I wanted a bus stop in here, and I wanted it kind of off the main drag, if you will. Yeah, we'll keep that there. And we'll wait. Pardon me, we'll wait until we get this this road done before we start hooking everything in. But I like having the reminders that that stuff is there. Road, yeah. And hulls and mixers on that one. Okay, let's get 2. And I think 3 is our hulls and mixers. We'll get them going on that. And yeah, we've got a bevy of trucks coming down towards this. So, oops, let's click on that vehicle. Yeah, this guy's not responsive. Oh, the mixers, yeah. Oh, from the... That's set up. It's good. It's asphalt and gravel and workers that he doesn't need to worry about. So, cool. Good. And until we get our own citizens, I'm not going to build our concrete or asphalt. Once we get our own citizens, that and our gravel will be a priority, because, yeah, we need it. There's just no two ways about it. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned this to you before, but I did a little experiment with whether I needed a technical office to clear the roads. These guys go so slow that it makes 0 sense to actually clear the roads and spend the fuel because they go their speed limit. Even if you cleared it, they wouldn't. So they're going, he's 20K total and he's going 19K. I don't want to, if I don't have to spend some extra cash on clearing roads, I'm not going to. So, yeah, and that's even on the, gravel roads. So, yeah, that's an interesting little tidbit, if you will. So, I think I'm going to call that. We're 38 minutes. So, yeah, we're starting our construction. Now, this is not going to be the fastest. We're not building everything. Like, we'll build this side, this school. I think that should be enough to populate the center part. But we got to build the center and this part, and then obviously we'll need our water, electricity. We need this bus station, electricity and heat. We need all of that dealt with, and we will also need to get this filled up with coal from the border to begin with. So anyway, I'm rambling again. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day and spending part of it with me. I know you have options out there, and I think that's great that we can spend a bit of time together. So hope you have yourself a wonderful day, and we catch you in episode 12. Cheers. Bye now.